They lied to us and told us that there was no such thing as the perfect diet. Well, I'm here to prove that wrong, but before we get into that, my name is Blake, and if you're not already, subscribe to the channel and follow me on Instagram, linked in the description below. If you want to get the perfect diet and have an absolutely shredded, insane physique, go ahead and click the link in the description below and book a free call with me. We can discuss my fitness coaching package. Anyways, let's go ahead and get right into it. Basically, the entire fitness industry has this whole psyop against us, and they keep telling us that, oh, all that matters is calories in versus calories out. And I mean, I guess that's true to a certain extent, but it's really not. I'm not even going to say it's true to a certain extent, because it's really not. It's just destroying your health at the same time, just keeping you flat, because all the natural guys that do it, because it's usually a guy that's on steroids promoting that, all the natural guys that try that, like, I know when I was trying that, it's like, you're still fucking flabby, dude. Why would you even believe something like that? And they just created this whole lie because they make more money off of it, truthfully. As long as they keep telling you what you want to hear, that, oh, you can get away with eating all your favorite foods, all this pizza, cheeseburgers, french fries, milkshakes and shit, they keep making more money because you click on that and you're like, oh, well, they're doing that, they have an insane physique and blah, blah, blah. But they're not telling you about all the fucking trend and gear that they're blasting. And not that that does everything for them, but I mean, they can get away with a lot more. And not only that, but it is literally destroying your health. Like, I don't think you guys understand how much it changes things when you have higher testosterone because you're eating good, or all your other hormones are balanced out because you're eating micronutrient dense foods. Excuse me. The unsexy truth, and this is why they don't tell you this, because they're going to get less views because of it, and I might get less views on this video just because I'm telling you the truth. But the unsexy truth is that where your calories come from does matter. It does matter where they're coming from. It's not really solely just calories in versus calories out, like the fitness industry has tried to put on people like you and me for years. And I know this to be the case from when I started trying to optimize my training and my diet back in around, I think it was about 2021-ish. That's when I first discovered Stan Efferding's vertical diet. It was something that started getting recommended to me from a lot of the more science-based people in the fitness community that weren't, necessarily pushing the psyop, all those 10K calorie challenges and shit like that. All just that bullshit, They're actually trying to promote a more healthy lifestyle, and a lot of them were promoting Stan Efferding's vertical diet. So I went ahead and I went and looked at it, and I was obviously trying to optimize everything that I could. So I decided to try it out. And now I wasn't following it too strictly at first, really just more so the main principles of it, like the main kind of food groups that you can stick to. And it's actually more than just like the food that you're eating, right? He recommends going on walks after each meal and stuff, and I was doing stuff like that, and just basically be more active in general. And once I started doing this is when I actually started to see abs for the first time. This was like a huge breakthrough for me, because I was always just a little chubby kid and a little shy, insecure, chubby little kid. And now here I am seeing my abs for the first time. I saw my fucking abs for the first time, dude. You don't know how happy I was to see that. And it was like this insane, like, kind of red pilling moment. Felt like I was just woke up in the Matrix, you know what I'm saying? Because once you fall out of their little psyop of calories in versus calories out, eat what you want, you realize that how important this stuff actually is. Because, like I said, I saw my abs for the first time, and I was eating all these micronutrient dense foods. Everything was good. Like, your testosterone is going to go up. You're going to wake up every morning bricked up. And training's just going to feel that much better. Like, literally nowadays, like, I'm doing so much more training than I would back then. But back then I'd be so sore and tired and just groggy all the time. But now, like, it's like fucking superhuman. Like, I'm recovering like fucking Wolverine over here, man. It's literally insane. Like, I'm doing a lot more now, and the only difference is that my diet's a lot better, and obviously some other factors as well. But we're talking about the diet right now, and the diet is one of the biggest parts of it. It's because, like I said, when you're eating these micronutrient dense foods, you're going to be fueling your body with what it actually needs, and it's going to feel a lot better, and you're going to be able to recover a lot better. And on top of that, your hormones are going to be at a lot more of an optimal place, especially your testosterone. I know men like us, we want our testosterone a lot higher, and I'll see if I can find the test result. This was from like a year ago, maybe. I think it was a lot long. It might have been longer than a year ago. of when I last got my testosterone checked, and this is when I started optimizing stuff again. So it wasn't too crazy, but it was pretty good for what it was. It was at like 700 then, and now I've optimized it even further. I'm gonna go get it tested soon and see, make another video on that so I can show you how much it actually improves your testosterone as well. So we'll go over that when I get into another video, but let's talk about what you should actually be eating. My current diet is pretty simple. Like today, I had 4 eggs for breakfast along with a rice cake with some honey, because sometimes I just like having a little rice cake with the honey. It's not the best thing for you, but it's not really bad for you in my opinion. For lunch, I'm probably gonna have some ground beef and rice. It's got a little bit of spinach peppers in there, some Greek yogurt, maybe another rice cake just to fuel up, because I didn't eat a lot yesterday. Some more honey on that, and bananas, some oranges, and that's gonna be lunch. And then dinner tonight, I'm gonna have a steak, some eggs, and an avocado. And I'm telling you, all those foods throughout the day, like, my testosterone is gonna be fucking sky high. Everything's just gonna be like fucking amazing. My training's gonna go super well, and it all comes down to just how the diet is. Because I don't know about you, but when I used to eat like whatever I want, I'd be sitting there fucking listening to their calories in versus calories out, eating a whole fucking whole fucking frozen pizza, and then wondering why I'm still flabby or why I feel like shit after training. But now it's like I feel amazing. Like, and it's weird too. It's like after a meal, I used to be fucking bloated as hell and feel full and lethargic for just hours afterwards. Hours. Even when I started getting hungry again, I still didn't feel the greatest. But now it's like maybe 30 minutes or less. I don't even feel like I ate. I feel like pretty good. I don't feel bloated at all or anything. I feel good, ready to go, and like ready to train. And another thing I noticed is like sometimes if I'd like be late to training or something like that, and then have to go like right after eating, I'd always feel like full and start getting cramps and stuff like that. But that doesn't happen anymore. Now that I've optimized my diet, that literally never happens. I can go straight into training, and it's almost like, it doesn't even feel like I've eaten anything when I do stuff like that now. And I'm telling you, like, the food groups you need to stick to, if you're starting out, I'd either, one, check out my coaching programming. No pressure there, but that's going to be the quickest way to optimize everything. But if you're balling on a budget, I understand that. So you can check out the vertical diet. Just look up the principles. Don't actually buy it when you're starting out, because I didn't. I was balling on my budget because I understand. I respect the hustle. I respect the grind. But yeah, just go look up the principles of the vertical diet, and you'll find out the things like taking walks and stuff. But it'll also tell you all like the food groups that you need to eat, because for the most part, they'll just recommend you micronutrient dense foods that are high in protein, easily digestible, and stuff like that. You know, like I eat a lot of red meat and chicken and salmon quite often. But I'll also recommend like all the other stuff that you can pair with it, like some fruits, maybe rice and stuff like that. That would be my best advice to you, because really you just need to keep your diets pretty simple. Like, basically, if we're in the olden days, you can grow it or raise it on a farm. Don't eat that shit. It's basically bad for you. And try to stay away from the processed meats and stuff like that. Get the high quality stuff if you can when you're buying like steaks and ground beef, chicken and stuff like that. I mean, do what you can, because I know I didn't at first, because like I said, balling on a budget, I respect it out here. But yeah, just keep it simple, and just like stuff that you could have grown on your farm back in the day. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and like I say, try to go for high quality stuff when you can, like local farms and stuff, and see if you can get your like eggs and stuff from there. But if not, you can go with the GMO mutated, absolutely diabolical half chicken half man fucking eggs that you get from the store, because that's all right too. I mean, it's better than the fucking McDonald's that you were gonna have, right? So like I said, just keep it simple like that. And just remember, like, if you couldn't raise it or grow it on your farm, it ain't going in your body. You know what I mean? That's what I think you should do in order to optimize your diet. That's what I think is basically going to be the key factors that creates the perfect diet for you, because it has to be something that's sustainable for you while also hitting all your micronutrient needs, hitting all your protein needs, and basically raising your testosterone, raising everything, and just making you feel good overall, mentally and physically. You know what I'm saying? So follow those key factors. You will have a perfect diet, and you will start looking like a superhero, superhuman pretty fast after that. And let me know how it works out for you. And always remember, be better than you were yesterday.